What's up, everyone? Welcome to the Power Play with CJ. Today we're going to talk about the Pittsburgh Penguins trading for and signing Tomas Vokoun from the Washington Capitals, giving up a 7th round pick and then signing him to a 1-year, $2 million contract. I like the move. I like it a lot. Obviously, Marc-Andre Fleury, I love him, but he's been incredibly inconsistent, even during the Cup years or the Cup year and Finals year. But having a top flight backup goalie to push Fleury to be, that sound like a cliche machine, all he can be, is a great thing. I think had you had a backup goalie that caliber in the Philly series where, Fleury's goals against average was, 25, that could have maybe won you a few more games and put you in a position to win against the Flyers. Vokoun, obviously proven goalie with Nashville and Florida, kind of fell in tough times between injuries and everything else this year in Washington. But, he's a good goalie. I think he can definitely push Fleury to be what he should be. I think it's a great move for both sides. I think it's kind of like one of those things where you have to push him. It's kind of like the Jets bringing in Tim Tebow to push Mark Sanchez. If he folds under pressure, that proves he's not worth a damn. But if he responds positively and comes out stronger and better than ever before, that's what you got to do. You need someone knocking on your door to challenge you. Sometimes that's what you need. You need someone to challenge you for your job at times to bring out the best in you. And if you fold under pressure, then you shouldn't be a top flight player at your position anyway. And I think that's the way I look at it. And I like the move, like I said. I was hoping Brad Thiessen got the backup job next year, former not Thiessen Husky. But at the same time, Pittsburgh got to do what they got to do. I think Sherrill made a great move on this one. I think, the backup goalie position is almost underrated. It's the same thing with backup quarterback. But I think they can split duty. Vokoun can start, 25, 30 games. Rest Fleury, make sure he's not fatigued in the playoffs, and then if Fleury comes apart at the seams again, you got someone that can step in there and maybe give you a better option if Fleury isn't what he should be. And I think it's a great move. I think Washington knew they weren't going to re-sign him. They got Neuwirth and Holtby going forward, and they got a 7th round pick. Pittsburgh gets a very good backup goalie for pretty reasonable cap hit. Vokoun gets a nice contract that having to go over to the KHL, and everyone wins. I think it's a win-win-win for all three sides. I think all three have benefited greatly, and I think all three will continue to impress going into the season. And see what happens going forward. So I got this episode of the Power Play with CJ on the Pittsburgh Penguins acquiring Tomas Vokoun from the Washington Capitals. Stay tuned for more episodes throughout the finals and beyond. Later, guys.